now in the blue. He is from Dragon Phoenix Gaming in the team kill. It's herO. His illustrious opponent, the online warrior in the upper right in the red for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It's Cure. All right, so we saw Cure. Oh, sorry, folks, press the wrong button. We saw Cure. Sorry, herO take a 2-0 pretty quickly in that first series against Jinio. Not too surprising, I don't think, but he did a good job holding. Jinio certainly put himself in some scary positions that herO could have lost if herO is not, you know, the Season 2 GSL champion over a Terran player. Okay, here for this part, he's going reactor first. There we go. See it? No, no Reaper, no SCV, nothing like that. He's going reactor first here. And that's a lot of fun because that means he is, well, first of all, it's data C, and this is a map that you can absolutely get away with it. But herO is, well, of course, folks, this is a team kill. Dark and Cure, or herO and herO, also Dark is on that team, but herO and Cure are both on the same team. They practice against each other a decent amount. I would assume maybe not as much as the team house days, but still a decent amount. So if it's data C, it's a big map, and you know Cure likes to be greedy because Cure definitely likes to be greedy. Well, go and proxy something. In this case, it's going to be a Stargate, and the question now is whether Cure is going to be ready to deal with this. Because for right now, I mean, he will have a lot of Marines, right? That is the one benefit of this. You go reactor first, you build Marines 2 at a time. There's a second barracks now on the way, and this is going to be pretty quick timing. Coming in from Cure, you get a couple extra barracks, you get stim +1 combat shields, and you take advantage of that early greed and try to turn it into a faster timing in the early game. And herO, the Oracle, serves two purposes here. Not only is its job to make sure that it can, well, that it gets damage done, denies mining, it also wants to get the scout off. It wants to see this really quick eBay. It wants to see that there's a second barracks on the way before anything else. But there's already this is a 3-minute missile turret, folks. That is ludicrously quick. Say for Zerg, for example, against a proxy Stargate, they'll go like 3:30. Now, granted, the Oracle shows up in the main base. You can see the Marines, going to see pretty much everything. So herO, he does not get damage done, but he gets the scout off. That's the important thing. He wants to be able to make sure that he knows what is happening. And can, in fact, deal with it. So now Oracle's going to show up. And by the way, folks, this is Oracle into Blink. This is the build that we thought was going to dominate PvT. Look at what herO's doing here. So he's going to take a lot of damage on that Oracle, but he gets a couple of Marines because, again, everything in Cure's build at this point is all about hitting this pressure timing. And well, if Marines go down, you're not going to have nearly as powerful of a timing as you once would have. So herO, he does have Blink on the way. He's got to buy time for that to happen. But if he's able to get that out, this is such a powerful build because you have vision, high ground vision, right, with the Oracle. You have vision on the army with Revelation. You have a bunch of anti-probe damage, if that's, or anti-worker damage, if that's what you need. You have delay in stasis traps, as this Oracle really needs to not go down. Oh, missile turret's gonna get last shot, but the Oracle stays alive anyways because that's just what a chat it is. Literally 1 HP. And the second missile turret's not gonna be able to lock onto it, unfortunately for Cure. And now more stalkers are warping in because there's a gateway on the right side. It seems like herO wants to kneecap his opponent, but I feel, oh, this stalker warping feels a little bit dicey. The bio of Cure already on the map, but Stim is not, he's got +1. It does not have any tech lab upgrades just yet. Stim is just about done. Combat shields are on the way. Seems like he's getting ready for a 6-minute timing. But as he moves down the map here, again, trying to find something. The vision is here for herO, and now Blink is done. So yeah, sure, you're on the high ground, but you're revelated. So the Stalkers, they can fight them regardless, and herO's doing a great job forcing this army back, because again, Stalkers against unstimmed bio, well, they dominate that fight. They have so much more range, so much more micro ability, and herO might very well just knock down every single Marine in this army. Now, not quite, because the stim is forced, but even still, that's 20% damage on that army before combat shields. So herO now going to look to blink into the main base, and he should be able to hold on the other side with some level of warp. And so now Stalkers in the main base here. Not a lot of Marines, because again, remember, they're on the other side of the map, so SCVs do have to get pulled. But on the other side of the map, what is exactly happening? There's the recall. herO, he lost track of everything, but the Stalkers, they recall right back on home. And I thought there was a shield battery in the natural. There is not. Despite that, though, the probe pull is very good indeed. And everything stays okay. Two workers for two workers. But herO does have his third base on the way now. Now, it's not super quick, but he does have his third base on the way. And Cure has lost a lot in this game. 1,300 resources to 800. The Oracle is still alive. But Cure is going to have 1-1 before 7 minutes. That is... The timing on the tech of Cure at this point is terrifying. This army is a lot more powerful than herO is used to fighting at this point in time. But he does get the bunker and gets a couple Marines. And at this point, remember, the point of these Stalkers, it's not to end the game, although that would be nice. Instead, you want to make sure you can go and actually... well, I was going to say that, but herO just blinks in right now. He's going to get the Marauders. SCVs have to be pulled to keep this one alive. herO, have you gone a little bit too far? The answer seems to be yes for the moment, but he does kill off at least a couple SCVs. And he's doing a great job of curtailing Cure. But Cure is all in behind this, by the way. He's got his 4th and 5th barracks, no third base. As a couple Stalkers on the high ground, knocking down a reactor. That means less Widow Mines, and Stalkers blinking on the low ground. Oh, man. herO is just abusing the map here against Cure at this point. And behind this, he does have his third base up now. He's not on full saturation. He's only building 2 probes at a time for the moment. But he does have his third base on the way. Or excuse me, done. He's starting to probe it up. He's got charge. He's got additional gateways, getting the robo now, and that is a base that will not go up. And realistically, this is one of those setups where Cure's like, oh yeah, I'm getting my third base. Cure, you're not getting a third base. Stop it. But the Oracle will go down, so that is something at the very least. But Cure is not going to get his third base. If he gets his third base in this game, it will have to be behind the damage that he gets elsewhere, because at this point, it's 8, and you know, in fairness, 8 minutes is not all that long. It feels like we're so much further into this game because of how much of that has happened, but it's still just a little bit late now. The Stalkers, they're trying to trade, but right now it's 1-1 bio, stim, combat shields, concussive shells. These Stalkers cannot fight anymore, but if you bait him into the charge lots. Oh, herO, that's going to be rather nice indeed, but the Widow Mines forced herO back for the moment, and he's going to be down 3 upgrades. His forage only now on the way. That Widow Mine is... Unfortunately, herO blinks a little bit too slow. Observer now on the map, but also, what is that? Okay, the one Widow Mine. herO can bait this out, maybe. We're going to have to see. Widow Mine, how good are your splits, herO? Actually, you know what? Fairly decent, but they're still going to get a lot of Zealots going down. Feels like herO maybe just got a little bit too far, but the Zealots are starting to shred, and even still. Medevac's now starting to fall down, but now the Zealots are gone, so herO, he's got to be gone too, and he's got to run away. Feels like herO's overstepping himself just a little bit. If you want to do something like that, don't go up a ramp. herO, go put pressure on the third base. Up until right now, it wasn't even there. It wasn't even done. So Widow Mine drop now on the map for Cure. Where's herO going? So again, herO's army is very low tech. Just dropping the main base. Going to force a recall. Probes are going to get pulled away. And Stalkers are okay. Yeah, no Stalkers will go down, but 1 probe will fall. Stalkers, they're going to get this one. No, not quite enough. Probe pull isn't going to be. Yeah, it's going to. Okay, he's going to get 5. There we go. Very nice there, Cure. herO messes it up just a little bit. And the question, though, is as this medevac falls, is where is the observer? I know there is one on the map, but it's on the other side. So it was not caught in the recall. herO has to make a second one to be able to deal with this. And the Observer is out now on the map, but Cure now, he's got a powerful army. It has 1/1, +2 attack is just about ready. And he's going to stim into the third base of his opponent. Is he ready to make this happen? Immortal is here. Zealots warp in, but we don't have the disruptors in this army just yet. Widowmine is going to get the burrow off. Great shot there on the Zealots. And the army of herO not totally together just yet. But those force fields are rather nice indeed. And there we go. That's the dead Widowmine. But herO, he finds himself down about 40 army supply here. And the Disruptor not in the army just yet. But those force fields are dynamite. And the Disruptor coming out as well. But the pickup is going to be good. It's a dead Marauder. And that is just about it. So now, again, 50 army supply lead coming in from here at this point. If herO holds, he's in a decent spot, but it's very much is a if he holds, because now the pylon that was powering the shield battery will go down. Disruptor getting targeted down here, and Cure, yes, herO has the concave, but Cure is nominating. He's nomming on herO in this game number 1. Disruptor shot's gonna have to try to save the day. It's not gonna find that one. 15 probes have gone down. The Nexus is dead. herO now, he's not even above 80 supply, and he's staying in this game for just a little bit longer, but I don't really know how much longer he's going to want to stay. I don't see a world where he comes back at this point, but who knows? He's herO. Maybe a big disruptor shot. Maybe that's going to do it for him, as we do have 2 on the map right now, but Cure just dances backwards. He loses a Widowmine, but who cares? He's going to get Marauders. He's going to get, Immortals in the process, and you take that. Absolutely, you take that one. So now Zealots warp in, but now Cure, he taps the last of herO's hopes and dreams down into the dirt. Cure takes game 1. Bottom right, folks, in the blue. He is for Dragon Phoenix Gaming. Down 1 is herO. And in the upper left, in the red, he's up 1 game. Relentless aggression, but also his opponent kind of throwing away his lead into his face. It's Cure. So Cure's got a bit of a proxy on the map. Or at least a sneaky, scary SCV, but man, okay, maybe not. Oh, Cure is rather reticent to move in with this SCV. It seems like he... Okay, so yeah, eBay block. Doesn't want Cure to see it, but herO sees it rather quickly here. So this is not going to be the 99% eBay block that you sometimes see. It's going to be annoying, certainly, but not the end of the world. So where do we go from here? herO is doing something rather interesting, where he goes, and his response to this, instead of going and, just killing the eBay or whatever, he's taking the pocket third, which is, again, very interesting because that is less mining, and it will force him into taking the natural. It will force him into taking a rather quick third base. So that may be something that herO takes advantage of, but Cure is also expanding the... What? This is just team kill stuff, folks. This is a very weird setup coming in from both sides, but we're gonna have to see how it's gonna work out for him, right? As here takes the pocket base. I don't think he has to. He was trying to maybe convince herO that this was a 1 base timing, but now that is not the case, I would not be surprised, honestly, to see herO just go and lift the natural, or lift his natural back to the better mining base. Here comes the Reaper onto the other side. Good grenade is going to force the probes not to mine a little bit, but the Stalker's there, and while it takes a while for Stalkers to kill things, it's going to kill it eventually, so the Reaper has to run away. But Cure, 2 additional barracks on the way. It's Moondance. He's got the weight of a game 1 victory on his, just sitting on his shoulders, so he doesn't have to, he's got a game to give, and if you want to go for something crazy, that's going to be a good time. Now, does herO have the vision here? Yeah, he does. So he sees the 2 additional barracks, he delays the natural, and that is all kinds of good news. As a probe will go down on the other side because this Stalker ran away. herO's a little bit slow there on the uptake. Probes are getting pulled. 1 worker has fallen, but is it going to be any more? The answer is no. Good micro there from herO. He gets damage done. Or, he does get damage done, right? He delays the command center for just about forever. And on the other side of the map, He's getting damage done to these Marines. He has the full scout, but look at this. This is not going to be a stim combat shield timing like I thought it was. Concussive shells are going to be done very quickly. And I don't know if this is a reaction to herO scouting this off. I think it very much might be. But with the Marauders here, this might kill herO. He's got all the stalkers on the map, and the Marauder is out. There we go. It's a slow stalker, slow 1, slow 2. You got to attack both, but he's only going to get 1. So herO should be able to escape from this. And now there's stim on the way. So this is a 3 racks concussive shell timing, which I don't think I've ever seen. Or if I have, it's been an awful long time. We'll see how much damage this can get done between herO and herO. herO's on the other side of the map already. herO, does he have any shield battery? He doesn't, not in the natural, because there's nothing there, right? He had to take the natural back in the pocket base. It's 4 stalkers here. Shield battery on the... No shield battery. Excuse me. I assumed that was... That's just a pylon on the way on the high ground. No shield batteries anywhere. A couple more gateways are on the way. This, again, this very much might kill herO. But herO has to be careful about how far he commits. If he goes down in the corner, there is no world where he's coming out of it unless he kills everything. So probes have to get pulled here. herO, does he have the save that he needs? I don't think that he... 7 workers go down, and that already may be enough, especially with stim and combat shields on the way. And yeah, Cure's just targeting workers down. 10 workers, 11 workers, make it 11. So 11 probes fall. And Cure behind this, he is mining out of that natural. He was able to start building it up once again. He's up 4 workers, but herO now, he's got his blink done. It's a 4 gate on the way. Now that pylon should get snapped down, but the stalkers are going to be here. Remember, folks, blink is not done, or stim is not done. Combat shield's not done for another 10 to 15 seconds. Can herO win the game in those 12 seconds before stim is done? We're going to have to see. Is now here come Marauders. Now the bunker is done. Marines can retreat back into it. SCV's pulled onto the low ground to make sure that that one stays alive. And now combat shields. Now stim is done. I don't know that herO has a break opportunity here anymore. He's building more stalkers. He's trying. But remember, no high ground vision. And if he runs back into the pocket, much like what he ran into when Cure did the same, you got to make sure you're going to kill everything if you go in. And I'm not sure that he will. Stalkers are now starting to fall. It's only 4 that remain. And Concussive Shell is the MVP of this game. Now, Cure, you got to pull those SCVs away. You don't need them anymore. You made the hold happen here. And herO is giving up on the idea. He's probing up behind this. Yes, he's building more stalkers. He's got to make sure that something happens. But Cure is equal on worker counts yet still. Resources lost pretty deeply favors him. And folks, what do? When you're behind, when the devil's at your doorstep, you go Dark Shrine. When you're behind Dark Shrine, that's exactly what we have herO doing in this game. Just really going for a Hail Mary because he is miles and he is kilometers, he's furlongs, he's leagues behind. But okay, I like this. Yeah, the stalkers are not going to be able to do what you want. Not with a bunker here, not with concussive shells and stim and combat shields and all these powerful tools. But you shade a couple of depths into mineral lands. That can force Cure to split things up. Now, it's only 2 adepts. 3 is what one-shots SCVs. In fact, they're not even going to complete their shade. But it is a good scout off at the very least. As herO now, again, shade goes through. This time it's 4 adepts. This is something you actually have to handle if your name is Terran. Yeah, so half the bio goes back over. A couple SCVs are now going to fall. But these adepts should be on a 1-rate chip. At least most of them will be. And there we go. So workers will go down, but it's only 4 of them. And that's just enough to bring herO to parity with his opponent's economy. And remember, Cure has his 3rd base just about done. But most importantly, missile turrets are on the way. So herO, next round of aggression. He's got Dark Templar on the way, but it's more important than that. He's got DT Blink. That's how he's going to try to surmount this seemingly insurmountable problem. But Cure, he salvages the bunker. He's feeling confident. Are these DTs going to make the difference? The stalkers are going to try to lure this army over to the left side. DT's coming on the right side, but oh, Cure, do you see it? You absolutely do now. Cure's well aware what's happening. Now, maybe not the blink. But certainly the fact that there are Dark Templar on the map. So this is not really an opportunity for herO at this point. He's desperately grasping at straws, his fingertips slowly curling back on the cliff's edge. Where else can he go from here? What else can he do? Well, DT blink is done in about 20 seconds, +1 getting started, charge on the way. And maybe there's a world where herO catches his opponent sleeping, but we have the missile turret in the natural that shuts down everything. Missile turret in the main base. No missile turret in the back base, but realistically, if DTs go there, I mean, you can drop a scan. They're probably not going to get past the first couple as a scan gets dropped once again. Another Dark Templar down in the dirt. So here at this point, his hopes, his dreams rely on secure. Okay, he's gonna drop a scan. There we go. That's another dead DT. His hopes rely on Cure overstepping himself a little bit too early, running across, having a much zealot swallow things up, and then maybe some DTs behind to clean things up. But Cure is saving scans. He's got 1 scan in that pocket base, soon to be 2, and the army on the other side of the map. It's a bunch of charge lots, sure, but Cure has +1, and herO will not have that upgrade in time. DTs, though, they blink into the main base, into the back base. So this is starting to be some level of the herO is looking for, but there's just not a lot to defend on the other side. The Zealots run forward, and Shield Batter Overcharge cannot get tapped down. So a couple SCVs will fall, and finally that is something. And there we go, another DT warps in, another DTB goes to his doom. But those force fields are really nice indeed, but there is a way out. Secure just pulls everything back, and now he's got a next round. The rest of his army flooding across the map. Again, up double army supply on herO. The DTs are not going to be the saviors that he needs them to be. And yeah, herO trying to take the fight right now before the army comes together. But here comes the reinforcements now. Widow Mines are on the right side, and the Zealots are on the left. So herO is kind of handily winning that fight on the left side, but it does not really matter because now we have just consistent reinforcements across the map. Defensive DTs, well, these couple right, yeah, they're just gonna go down. Well, okay, 1 blinks out, and that is something. I almost feel like we just want to see a Raven out of Cure just to make sure that he has enough scans to knock down these defensive DTs. But there we go, there's another scan. The rest of the DTs will fall. Now the probes are starting to die. Widow Mines, they knock down the Warp Prism, and Cure bops herO in the team kill. Moving on to the round of 4.